Welcome to the Prepper channel, where women come to get information to be more prepared. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 prepping terms. Now, these are not the acronyms that we have come to know, but these are terms that you will see throughout prepping literature or videos. Let's get started. The first prepping term is prepper. What is a prepper? A prepper is someone who prepares for disaster by storing food, water, learning survival skills, and other things of such nature. Now, being a prepper doesn't mean that you're only prepping for doomsday or the zombie apocalypse. You can prepare for natural disasters, you can prepare for loss of a job, you can prepare for just having your child get sick or need first aid. There are a lot of different events that you can prepare for that life will have to offer. The second term is 2 is 1, 1 is none. I'm pretty sure you will hear this a lot when you're doing research about preparedness. 2 is 1, 1 is none means that you should have redundancy of some items. So if one item breaks, then you will have a spare. And that's where the 2 is 1 comes into play in that statement. 1 is none means that if that particular item breaks and you don't have a backup, you don't have that item anymore in your arsenal for use. There are some items you will want to have redundancy, such as fire starting items. Having matches, lighters, a fire rod to help you start a fire will definitely be in your favor. The third term is rules of 3. So rules of 3 are simple. The rules of 3 state that you cannot survive 3 seconds without oxygen or air, 3 minutes in harsh conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Some items to help you with the rules of 3 can be masks, such as an N95 mask, to help you to breathe if there's debris in the air or if it's a lot of smoke from fire. You will also want to carry some type of shelter, maybe a compactor trash bag or just a plastic sheet to cover you from harsh conditions. You always want to have water stored up, and you always want to have food stored up. So those particular items can help you with the rules of 3. The fourth term is grid down. When you hear that the grid is down, that means that all power sources have been shut off, which means that if you try to go to the grocery store, you will not be able to use your card, or they may not even have access to their cash registers. So if you're in a grid down situation, cash might be the best option for you if you are trying to buy something, because the electronics will not be up and running. The fifth term is food insurance. Now, food insurance is simply your food storage. Food that you have stored for 3 days, 3 weeks, a month, up to even a year can be your food insurance, where if for whatever reason you may have lost your job, then you will be able to use your food storage to feed yourself and your family. The sixth term is bug out location. Your bug out location is a location that you have where you can go to should you need to leave your home. Now, this can be a second home you have away from where you live. This can also be a family member's house or a friend's house that you're able to go to be in a safe area. In your emergency preparedness plan, you want to make sure that you have your bug out location set. So that way, should anything happen, you know where you're going to go. Your family, if you're split up, will know where to go. The 7th term is bugging in. Bugging in is when you are staying at home during a disaster or an emergency. All of your supplies will most likely be in your house, and bugging in is probably your first option that you would want, but just in case your home area is not safe, then you will need to leave and go to your bug out location. The 8th term is bugging out. Now, if you cannot bug in, that means you are bugging out. Bugging out means that you are leaving your home base. You're going to take as many supplies as you can possibly take with you to head to your bug out location. Bugging out should not be your first option because you don't have your home and you're trying to get to your next location. So many things can happen on the way while you're bugging out. So bugging in should be your first option, and if that is no longer a safe option for you and your family, then you will need to bug out and go to your bug out location. The 9th term is a 72-hour bag. A 72-hour bag is also known as your bug out bag. Normally in your backpack, you want to be able to pack 3 days worth of supplies that you will need while you are on your travels to your bug out location. Your bug out bag should have food, it should have clothes, it should have hygiene items and first aid items, just as a baseline of what you will need in your bug out bag. So if you hear the term 72-hour bag, that is also your bug out bag. The 10th term is survival cache. Now, a survival cache is a box that you will hide along your bug out route. So if you have items that you want to store outside of your home on the way that you can pick up to your bug out location, then this is called your survival cache. A lot of the times people will put food, they'll put cash, they'll put self-defense items in this survival cache, so that way they will have redundancy in some of the items that they will need. Now, these 10 prepper terms are not to be confused with the 10 acronyms for prepping. I will place a link to that video in the iCard, and you can check that out in order to get more terminology that is used in the prepping world. In the comments, let me know any other prepping terms that you would like the community to be more aware of. And if you found any value in this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.